Here we go.
Attention, patients. Attention. We are soon to admit you to the asylum for your orientation. I repeat, we are soon to admit you to the asylum for your orientation. Fasten your seatbelts, or rather your straight jackets.
Welcome, my newest patients, to the Dorothy Langdon Asylum. My name is Dr. Minerva Ophelia Sophia Elizabeth Anne Renee Tavere. And I will be your in-house psychiatric specialist during your stay. We don't particularly like the term mental institution. We prefer to say we are a place where one can take a rest from the hardships of the outside world. I know 1849 has been a long year for all of us, and for some of you, more than others. So please allow my nurses and I to attend to anything that ails you, but before we admit you, we do have strict rules at the asylum that you must all abide by. After all, you wouldn't want to find yourself lost in these halls. One moment alone, and even one of these rooms can make even the faintest heartbeat seem deafening. Rule number 1, listen to everything I say. Rule number 2, we will be walking all across the grounds on many various surfaces, so please do watch your step. Rule number 3, our therapy rooms are a bit of a tight squeeze, so don't be afraid to cozy up to your fellow patients. And finally, rule number 4, not only do we allow you to take pictures and videos with your magic boxes, we encourage them. However, we get lonely, we want to see the pictures too, so if you post your pictures on social media, tag us at Brian Cloudus Experiences. I repeat, tag us at Brian Cloudus Experiences. Hello, sir. Now, while you may take pictures and videos with your magic boxes, I require that you do not use the flash. What are we not using?
The flash.
Very good. I don't want to hear a single ring, so we must turn our sound off on our magic boxes. What are we to do?
Turn off the sound.
Very good, and this is the most important rule. No one is to touch me or any members of my asylum, or you will not be welcome in. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much, dear. And do abide by these rules or you'll die, which will be unfortunate for you since the catacombs are full. Please be aware of your surroundings. You never know who or what might come tapping at your door.
Oh, but you might allow in.
And do keep an inquisitive mind about you. There are many stories, among other things, buried beneath these floors.
Finally, before we allow you inside, I do have to mention we are taking care of someone quite famous in the literary world. A Mr. Edgar Allan Poe is right inside as we speak, and we are tending to his very fragile state. You see, he is quite convinced that he is throwing a dinner party for his new neighbors tonight, being you, my patients. And to keep the peace, we are not dissuading him of this. So please, kindly acquiesce to his grand fantasy. It will make everything easier and, dare I say, much more pleasant for me. You, all of us, if you understand my meaning.
And don't be alarmed if he keeps mentioning a man in a red mask. He's been doing that all day.
And the heartbeat. He keeps hearing these pulsing sounds, but I think they're just his palpitations.
And the black bird that keeps tapping on his window.
And
And he keeps mentioning the walls crumbling around him.
He keeps slipping in and out of these stories as if he were becoming one of the main characters of his most beloved tales, perhaps as a method of coping with his madness. If we all just play along, I'm sure he'll be a very pleasant host. Now say hello to our famous guest. I believe he is currently in quite the pleasant mood. Introducing our video, Mr. Edgar, Allan.
When crevices dark and dreary illuminate dark space, when shadows spring forth from shadows casting gloom on pallid face, when shrieking sound like a bell tolls, cast evil from every place, when mind and mercy feel toil and fear by midnight race, midnight race. And maybe, yes maybe, yes maybe, yes maybe, definitely you've entered the mind of Mr. Edgar Are these my guests?
Why, yes, they are!
Indeed we
Lord,
are.
my heart is light tonight, and I'm ever so happy that you are all here for tonight. We are having a magnificent dinner party that you are not soon to forget. So please make yourselves at home, and I do hope that you feel at peace in my humble abode. Wait, why don't I show you to my writer's studio?
So you see, listen to everything I say. My God. So you see, although surely we can allow this brilliant man to believe whatever he chooses, after all, isn't a harmless fantasy better than a dreary reality sometimes? Yes, come, now let us venture to the writer's studio.
Right this way, watch your step.
Just a friendly reminder, if you feel you must leave a scene, you will not be allowed back in until the scene is done, for your safety as well as ours, but mostly mine. Hurry up, use those feet that the Lord gave you. Let's go. Yes. Just show those delicious little
Stamps
snaps,
please.
dear.
Stamps at the ready. Yes, if I can see stamps, thank you all.
Ma'am, you come this way? Straight to the end. Straight to the end. Come on over here, dear. Yes, right here. Thank you. Anyone, feel free to have a seat. These are not our shock therapy chairs. That is later.
Don't be afraid.
For you, sir. Yes. Have a seat. Come on in. Come on in. Now scoop it this way. There you go. Is it? Yes, there you go. Love the sunglasses. Yes. I think we're ready. Welcome, my patients. Welcome, welcome indeed. Oh, yes, very good. Here, what do we have here? 6 sessions, 7. I will nothing. Oh, my goodness. You see that book? It just flew right over there. Yes, now, my dears, welcome to our creative writing class. Now, with one hand, I want you to lift up your imaginary piece of paper. Go, lift, everyone. Yes, I'm talking to all of you. There's not many of you to hide with. Yes, very good. Now put it down. Now with your other hand, lift up your imaginary quill. Lift, it's a feather. Lift and down. Now with your imaginary piece of paper and your imaginary quill, I want you to write the scariest story you can think of. You ready? Go! Enough, I'm bored. All right, who is ready? I will pick volunteers. Everyone seems a little timid. Oh, Evie, my name. You!
Me?
Yes.
The
only one in the cowboy hat, yes, sir.
Oh dear, I should not have picked this to get picked out.
Wow.
Mr. Poe, dear sir, it was quick writing, but I hope it is to your liking.
That's it? You have a piece of paper? All right.
So the paper was imaginary.
Yes.
Read it.
Oh,
It's
dear.
alright, it's okay. That was scary.
You know what? I think we should all go back to basics.
Isn't the scariest
yes?
thing a person's imagination?
Yeah.
Yes, apparently it's yours. Now,
You
let's
have no
recite
ideas.
our ABCs. Go.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J.
I said to recite your ABCs, not to sing them! My God, I think for the rest of class we should just sit and think about what we've done. Edgar! Help!
Friends, can you imagine how many words and how many stories are contained within this room?
Would you care to indulge us in a little reading? Your guests seem weary. And a tale from the wordsmith himself, from where he crafts his stories, would be such a thrilling experience for us all.
Oh, well, I can certainly try, though I do feel that words have no power to impress the mind without the exquisite horror of their reality. Now, won't you join us?
Oh, how I wish. But other pertinent matters do require my attention. Besides, I could tell these tales by heart.
Heart? Heart? Heart?
True. Nervous. Very, very dreadfully nervous I had been, and ill. But why will you say that I'm mad?
There is a feeling, one that I believe we all know well. This nervous sensation that crawls up your spine and makes the tiny hairs on the back of your neck stand up. Slowly and carefully informing you that you are not in fact alone, as you assume. Now, this is not the innocent gaze of a passerby, no, but the intense gaze of a vulture, a stranger. This is an act of aggression that demands to only be met with the same. And yet, there is another feeling that could be worse. The odd obsession with a story that you keep retelling yourself over and over again and again and again. just might be, and who are you?
Just a friend. I saw your lights were on here and assumed you were home. Sir, if you're not too busy, might I have a moment of your time?
A moment of time for what purpose?
Oh, I just have a few questions for you.
Well, go ahead and ask them.
Perhaps we should go into another room for the moment.
There is no need for that.
Oh.
Anything you wish to ask me, you can ask here.
Oh, very well. Though I'm afraid my subject might not be very pleasant. Every eye sees, every deep breath, guilty breast shows bloodless creed. But where to go and where to hide when guilt becomes such hunter's prize and fate draws near and leaves denied? These are madness. The man that lives just up the road. I'm sure you know blue-eyed Mr. Carver. He owns a little grey house. He's quite a bit older than yourself.
Oh, I do not think that I do.
Oh, it's just that a neighbor said he saw you at the front door of the man's house last week. The reason I ask is because the man has been missing for all of 4 days to be exact. So we're asking all of the neighbors around here if they have any pertinent information.
Well, the only pertinent information is that I met him once to extend a greeting, and then once again when I caught him watching me from afar. And then again the other night when he was...
So you've met the man a total of 3 times?
No, I did not say that. I have only seen a man a total of 3 times. Though I do believe he has seen me much more than that.
Well, you see, the man is missing. And anything you can think of about those occasions that you notice would be ever so helpful.
Nothing extraordinary to speak of, only this strange way he has of looking at a person.
Oh, how do you mean?
I suppose it's just a strange and peculiar way his eye regards you. As if it wants to break into your room in the middle of the night and violently attack you in your sleep. So to speak.
His pale blue eye. Does this? As we conducted our investigation at his house, we could not surmise any signs of break-in, no signs of struggle, not even a drop of blood. But a witness said he heard a shrieking sound at midnight. And we think the man disappeared into the neighborhood. Most likely someone he knew.
And you think what? It was me? You think I killed the poor old man? How ridiculous!
Of course not! And I didn't say he was dead yet.
Are you an officer of the law? If so, I demand that you say so.
Yes, I am, in fact, a detective. Odd thing for me to be at this age and stage of the game, but you see, I become obsessed. It's like a disease, but instead of, darling, of destroying my senses, it is only sharpen them. I must bring the dark things to light. I am not being accusatory. No, I'm only wondering if you have any information since you were one of the last people to see him.
And you think it was me? You think I did it? And my body is what? Hidden under the floorboards of this very house as we have this lively conversation. How absurd!
Of course, I'm not saying that. That would be quite insane.
Yes, it would. Quite insane.
Well, sorry to interrupt. I do wish I could have visited under happier circumstances, but if there's anything you can think of to tell me, it would be much appreciated.
Yes, in the event that I hear of anything of use to your investigation, I will be most helpful. Now, do you hear that?
Hear what?
Nothing. It's just me.
I hear nothing.
The thumping! You can't hear it!
I truly don't. Are you alright, sir?
Yes, I'm fine.
Is
I'm
there
perfectly fine.
something you'd like to tell me?
You think me mad? But a madman has been so wise as I am, and still, you have no idea how that pale blue eye tormented me. Oh, slowly, it eats like maggots and filth. The mind is a funny thing, is it not?
I admit the deed. Tear up the place. Here is the beating of his hideous heart.
Edgar! Your heart! It's nearly beating out of its chest, pray tell. Is there something the matter? Edgar! It's time for your outdoor movement therapy.
All right, patients, stand up. It's time to head outside.
Time to head outdoors.
Flash!
Flash! Oh, yeah! Don't make me kill you! I've already done 3 lobotomies today! Excuse me, doctor. Spitzbar, hurry up! Walk your steps! Hurry up, let's go! Come on! Very good, dears. Very good. Out we go!
That's the part where he hears the old man's heart under the floorboard. Yeah.
Right this way. Watch your step.
Watch your step. Don't fall. Don't lose your head. That'll be good for me. Wonderful. All right. Yes, anywhere along the outside wall. All right, patients. My name is Nurse Agatha, and I am in charge of your outdoor movement therapy. Before we begin, these are your spots for the entire therapy session. Please do not stand to go somewhere else. All right, let's begin. Stand up. I said stand up. Do as I say, or I'm sure there are a few extra straight jackets that could use some dusting off. All right, patients, we will begin with some breathing exercises. Feet apart. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Oh, okay, now just this side. Inhale. And exhale. Oh, beautiful. All right, let's hope you can do better. Inhale. And exhale. Then the see, that's how it's done. All right, last grip. Inhale. And exhale. I love this grip. You eight are my favorite. So I've heard a lot of you. All right, Colin, come with me. Yes, right here, sir. We will be testing your balance. Please stand on one foot. Woo! Pretty good. Hop in a circle. When you go the other way.
She didn't make me do it.
Very good, Colin. Put that foot down. Now you might know this one. Touch your head. Touch your shoulders. Touch your knees. Touch your toes. Touch your knees. Touch your toes. Eyes. And ears. And mouth. And nose one more time. And shoulders, knees, and toes. Very good. Thank you so much. Please go find your spot. Mr. Cole, you're doing an excellent job. Why don't you continue leading the class?
Oh, wait. When do I get to leave here?
Never!
Never?
Sis!
Never?
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore.
Oh my! What a beautiful creature, please. What is your name?
Nevermore.
What an odd thing to say. I'll pay no attention. The bird will fly away soon.
Nevermore.
Why do you keep saying that?
Nevermore.
You know, you remind me of someone.
Nevermore.
When I was young and filled with folly, I fell in love with melancholy. And with you, my dear, are like the dream that I will dream.
Nevermore.
Where are you from? You dance so beautifully, do you always?
Nevermore.
After so much repeating, that word bears no meaning. And why are you here? And what here for?
Nevermore.
Oh, I will keep the lights on and the music will play songs that keep you dancing till your feet are sore.
Nevermore.
Never beams without bringing you dreams, and the stars never rise, but you feel their bright eyes in all of the night tide lay down by my side. Is it you? No. No, they took you away long ago. So long ago. Darling, you smell of the sea and there's music. Won't you dance with me? Remember, so long ago, took my soul. Remember, our time of love repose, a passion of time supposed. My rose, remember. No one can know about this. She was a young girl when I met her. Oh, she was so beautiful and so full of melancholy. She made my soul grow strong. But, yeah, it's most beautiful things couldn't last. But now you're here. How are you here?
Nevermore.
Lenore? Did you say Lenore? That's what I heard, that was her name. She left me. No final words in sorrow. Great pain incurred. How could she? Another life prefer. A freedom light prefer. My love, remember.
Nevermore.
Soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore.
How did I get here?
Edgar! Edgar, let's bring yourself! What have you been doing out here? It is almost midnight. Your dinner is getting cold. All is well, Edgar. The shadows can certainly play the most devious tricks. Yeah, take your medication. And the shadows will deceive you. Nevermore.
Stay back! Stay away from me!
Edgar! Edgar! All right, everyone! Come along. Your dinner is getting cold, too.
Come along to the dining room.
Dinner time, patience. This way, dinner, sir. Yes, straight ahead with no Simon. Straight ahead.
Allan, would you like to take a seat?
Hello, welcome. Straight ahead.
We have plenty of room. Please gather on the dining room.
Continue down here. Yes, thank you. This way, Halloween time. Yes, keep back. Yes, thank you. And you're going to do that by your side. Yes, one side, please. This way, one side. Yes, straight across. Thank you. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Very nice. A very good group. They listen. Yes, they do. We might get to keep all of our heads as well.
Yes. Now we shall begin dinner. Is everyone hungry?
Yes.
Tonight I will be preparing blood sausages and lentils. Do you like lentils, my dear?
Yes.
I love lentils. Now, before dinner, we should go over dining etiquette, no? We all know step one, number one. No hands or elbows on my table. Understood?
Yes.
Now, chew all your food before you swallow. I can't afford any more deaths at the table. And madame, please make sure to chew with your mouths closed. I don't want any food on my precious table. Now, Edgar, you're late. It's almost midnight. Come along, Edgar. We've reserved a seat at the head of the table for you. Your rightful place. Edgar, your face looks rather feverish. Are you coming down with something? Your face is bloody red.
Red? Red?
The Red Death had long devastated the country. No pestilence had ever been so fatal or so hideous. Blood was its avatar, and its seal, the redness and the honor of blood.
Hello, everyone! It is so nice to see you, friends, Guess, and Reynolds, wherever he is. It is so nice to see you all and have such compassionate company. It's really hard to come by these days. You see, I am heartily sick of this life of, well, the 19th century in general. It seems as if everything is going wrong. But, nevertheless, I do apologize for all of the confusion. A little too much excitement all at once, perhaps. Must be my nerves. You see, I haven't left the house much. Well, because of what I know. There's a sickness going around, a horrible plague, floating about on the wind and onto human skin. One must stay vigilant, sheltered even. Take care with whom you keep company truly. You can't imagine. Now, what might the true plague be? Is it the sickness that ravages the body, or is it the suspicion of everyone, of whom we all break bread with, that ravages the mind? Over here, we're safe. Safe from this thing, this invisible thing. Oh, well, what was I saying? We're to have a feast. Come on, friends, let us celebrate that this plague has not yet reached our door. I have a surprise for you. This is a masquerade. We shall make this shelter festive.
Won't seek this lavishness, comfort and luxury, brought of uncertainty, shrouded in ecstasy, fortress of safety does merit us, cheerfulness, no worries languish us, laughter or peacefulness, joyously we dance and sing to celebrate our life as kings and queens and princes, all to reign and not of breath, for life is vain, so loose the chains of your heart's desire. When all is well, no strife required. Won't sing Miss Lavishness, comfort and luxury, not of uncertainty, shrouded in ecstasy, fortress of safety does merit us, cheerfulness, no worries languish us, laughter or peacefulness.
Oh, friend. I don't believe we've met yet. What's your name? Well, our friend here has a touch for the dramatic, doesn't he? Takes after my own heart. Friend, would you mind telling me from whom you obtained your red mask? For everyone here is wearing a black one. Do you feel the need to stand out from the crowd, as so many of us do from time to time?
Do you not like the spectacle created for you and your friends? The wine, the music, the performers, the ebony clock shrouded in the velvet room.
Oh, why, yes, it's all very generous indeed.
Generosity, you say? You would, wouldn't you? You all would, wouldn't you? Have you no care or knowledge of what's happening outside these gilded rooms, filled with drunken laughter? Outside these welded iron doors.
Well, friend, I'm confused by your tone. Do you not think that we should celebrate that we are amongst friends in this troubled time?
Friends! Oh, yes. Friends. I'm sure they come before the hope of all else, richly provided and locked up deep in this abbey. Perhaps you are right. It's folly to grieve, to think, Let the outside world fend for itself!
Friend, I meant no offense, and these are my guests, and they, myself included, meant no insult. None. Oh my.
Such a threat to our privilege to enter here. One sordid creature, dust darkening our atmosphere. A lurid devil who desecrates our good cheer. Hell's open gates bring forth thunder as death draws near.
And decay and the Red Death held illimitable dominion over all.
Who are you people? Who are you people? What's going on?
Edgar!
Someone tell me what is happening!
Edgar! What's wrong with you? You barely touched your dinner. It's cold! What's wrong? Are you trying to starve yourself to death?
All right, patients, it's time for your music therapy. Yes, follow this, Agatha, the lady of the lightning hair. Very good. Please go on. Come on in, Dr. Ladies, give uncomfortable for most of you. Yes, right time, these ones. Thank you. Come on in. Get to see each other's one very much. I will.
Brilliant, perfect. Ooh, I want
Yes,
this chair.
please use the couch. Now, two seats for the patient. Hello. Welcome to music therapy. Please do it. All right. Stick to the right. Stick to the right. Coming in. All right, I need you, dears, to please come all the way behind. Yes, thank you. Yes, stick to the right. Keep moving in. Yes, yes. Stick to the right. Yes, right or left, right or left, right or left. It's like none of them have ever walked before. Yes. All right. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Oh, yes, thank you. My name is Nurse Evelyn, and I run the choir here at the asylum. Yes, and I will say I am looking for new recruits. Many of my members have mysteriously died recently. Not sure. Could be the shocking. Edgar! Set the stage! Space spot! All right, everyone, we are going to start with the basics. Does anyone in this room, anyone at all, know what solfege means? Come on. Solfege. Does no one was in high school choir? Not a soul. No one took band. Oh my goodness, all right, everyone. Well, maybe this will ring a bell. On my days off, Nurse Evelyn likes to watch the classics. One of my favorites, The Sound of Music, where Fraulein Maria sings Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti.
Do.
Yes, that is solfege. Now you learned something. Congratulations. Yes. All right, so let's start it together. Ready, Edgar? Do, Re, hopefully she died of embarrassment. Now we're going to go straight to the piano. And my piano bench. At the end. going to go through the most important chord on the piano. That's the C chord, all right? I'll play it for you. This one's for you in the back in the brown. C chord. C chord. Yes! You don't have to die. Yes, all right. Everyone, I want you to specifically listen. And turn your phones off, the silence. To how the notes just fall into place. All right, Edgar, practice. I want it to be perfect when I return.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
During the whole of a dull, dark, and soundless day in the autumn of the year, when the clouds hung oppressively low in the heavens, I had been passing alone on horseback through a singularly dreary tract of country, and at length found myself, as the shades of the evening drew on, within view of the melancholy house of Usher.
No, something isn't right here. It's off kilter. There's a disaster. It's growing in between the bricks of this house.
A disaster! What kind of talk is that? Catch your breath! What disaster could happen here in these walls?
No, I am above the weakness of seeking to establish the sequence of the cause and the effect between the disaster and this atrocity.
Oh, I beg your pardon. You're not making sense, Roderick.
Do you like cats?
What?
And do you have one?
You know we do not have a cat growing up, Roderick. What are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Something is amiss with me tonight. Something I drank, perhaps. I just keep having these ghoulish visions. The house it's falling apart. Please, sister, tell me something normal.
Pray, what do you mean by normal?
Oh, God wouldn't hear me if I screamed a prayer. Normal, sister. Common, standard, typical, ordinary stock. Just please tell me something stripped of all darkness and poetry.
Oh, all right. I believe you are experiencing hallucinations caused by a schizophrenic episode. Triggered by some past reoccurring trauma.
Oh, that's not what I meant.
Oh, well.
Just please tell me something different, a touch lighter, maybe comforting even. I know that I haven't been myself lately.
Oh, indeed. I'm sorry you have to see him this way. He is usually a much more collected and cheerful person. Oftentimes he is the one to help out a sick and despondent friend, even when he is grasping to keep himself and his family afloat.
Oh, I really am quite fun, actually. We used to play leapfrog in the yard, and I was an excellent swimmer.
Oh, yes, I remember. But remind me, how long can you hold your breath?
And I love cats.
I gathered as much.
I used to listen to many of my friends' beloved stories with my cat on my shoulder. Oh, she would sit so still as I stared out the window and daydreamed and listened to the words and waited for the night to come. I wish I was as mysterious as a cat.
Oh, those who dream by day are often cognizant of many things which escape those who dream only by night. In their gray vision they catch glimpses of eternity and thrill in waking find they have been on the verge of the great secret.
Where is that cat? She was a Siamese.
I don't know.
Where did she go?
Did she fall asleep in dark places? Was she a deep sleeper? Perhaps she slept so still and soundly you might have thought her dead.
No, that's impossible. How could a person mistake one?
How? How indeed. But you, my brother, you are not looking so well. Oh, I've never seen your skin so pale, nor your eyes so dark. Oh, where did you go just now?
I can't. Please tell me a story.
Oh, but you're the storyteller, Roderick.
Am I? Really? I can't seem to recall any of them. What were they about?
They were mysteries of sorts. Thrillers, as modernity will name them. They say! You truly don't know any.
All I know is I'm most likely going insane. I just keep having these long intervals of terrible sanity, but the stories, they sound fascinating.
Oh, they are. They are like dreams within a dream itself, full of longing and ache and loss.
Well, that does sound quite on point, but now I want you to tell me a different story. Nothing about ache and pain, but something beautiful about something exquisite.
Don't you know? There is no exquisite beauty without some strangeness in the proportion! How about a song instead? That is much more my forte!
Yes, please sing me a song.
ultimate lock shop, right?
You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be.
Oh, don't be scared, Roderick. It's me. Don't you remember? The nights we sat by candlelight, you watching as I read your stories, being both disturbed and delighted by them. The days you sat with me, watching my body and mind deteriorate, melting away, weaving into your stories like tiny rivers into a dark lake, haunting your days and nights, scarring your memories.
There was a long, tumultuous shouting sound, like the voice of 1,000 waters, and the deep and dank torn at my feet and closed suddenly and silently over the fragments of the house of Usher.
Now there's be alarmed, Edgar.
What's going on? Who are you people? I don't know any of you.
Oh, they're here for you, Edgar. We all are. To send you off.
No, they're not here for me. They're here to do something. We all are. Send me for gone yet.
You asked us to be here. You wanted us all to be here for this moment.
Nonsense. Nonsense. I'm afraid I'm not ready.
What are you so afraid?
Oh, you beautiful creature of what else? That I will die of this full sickness, and in that way, no other, I shall be lost. And I fear for the future, but not for what will happen, but for the result in it all. I've got no fear of pain, but only of its conclusion, of how we all end up in silenced and meaningless. I feel that the time must soon arrive where I must lose my mind. This is where the one soul and ultimately my life altogether. The shield of my mind is shattered blow by blow, and it won't mean anything.
That won't mean anything.
Any of it. All of it, every time that I have been robbed of my love, of my heart, my sickness, or my betrayal, or just by the slow passing of time. It all bears no weight.
Your stories will never stay buried, Edgar. Darling friend, take it from me. When it is your time, they will lower your body into the ground, but that will not be the end of you. Your stories and words will go into the soil like seeds.
Seeds? You mean they'll grow and they won't remain in the darkness with me? Is this a solve in which I'm to be content? Is there balm at Gilead?
Yes, Edgar, yes. The depth lies in the valley where things are soft. But now it's to go up to the mountain tops where things are found. Look up! There is light. Look!
Oh, is that you, Virginia? Oh, my friend!
Yes, your friend.
Your lover, your longing, your pain, your fantasy,
Your fear, your struggle, your darkness, your redemption, your bitter distaste for the world and the time in which you were born, and at your torn soul, and all that there still was and is to love. We are all of that.
But did I take too many beautiful things and mix them with the horror of what I felt and what I saw?
Words have no power to impress the mind without the exquisite horror of their reality. You found beauty in darkness, and it taught others to wrestle with that struggle. You leave here with not one corner of your heart unexplored, untouched, intact. How many can say that? You were determined to feel deeply and to share that struggle regardless of what others could comprehend at the moment. That is noble, my boy. There is light in all that gives hope.
There is?
there is. I forgive you. I know you have mourned for me. Go to it.
There is. You did not hide your gifts from this world that constantly disappointed you. Now go.
Go. You need not serve here any longer.
Nevermore.
Never to have suffered with me. Never to have been blessed. I leave my stories with you. All of you. In their dark and twisted beauty, they still found their way to the light. And I pray that same grace is given to me. Farewell, Mr.
amid intrigue and mystery.
Years would pass, and many would speculate the true nature of the author's demise.
It was only after death that Poe's stories gained new life. His works terrified generations and crafted the new meaning of horror. And why are you here? Do you find yourself hearing that beating heart?
What comes tapping at your chamber door?
Which version of yourself will you present? Masked or unmasked?
And what secrets do you have buried beneath your house?
We pray
Oh yes, we do pray.
that you too find the light.
But be aware, for where there is light,
There is also the dark.
A shrieking sound like bell tolls, cast evil from every place. When blinding lights in fill time and fill by midnight lays, then maybe, yes maybe, just maybe, yes maybe, no definitely, you've entered the mind of Mr. Edgar Allan.